The 45th President of the United States, Donald Trump, has now made history as the first convicted felon to be elected to the position, as he gains a second non-consecutive term in office. The victory was more decisive than initially forecast, with Trump winning the popular vote and the Electoral College vote, with current standings at 295 to 226. While the Constitution doesn't prohibit persons with such a conviction from the presidency, it doesn't mean Trump is exempt from possible jail time, the sentencing of which has been pushed back until after the election. The case against the president is based on his falsifying of business records to conceal a hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels, just days before the 2016 election. Biden's success in 2020 led many to believe it marked the end of Trump's political career, or at least the end of his time as president. The comfortable margin of 306 to 232 Electoral College votes also suggested his far-right conservative ideals and support of conspiracies no longer resonated with the majority of American voters. However, Trump characteristically didn't go down without a fight. In a last-ditch attempt to rally, he encouraged supporters to storm the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., leading to a violent riot that injured hundreds. He also labelled the election stolen and attempted to have the call overturned in his favour. It's no surprise then that Trump also broke tradition by being the first president in 152 years not to attend his successor's inauguration. Donald Trump's first term in office was characterised by intense, fear-mongering policy on immigration, military, and border security, ideals that have now enabled him to recover from this political abyss. While we already know some of Trump's intentions, much like his first term, he can be expected to surround himself with similar-minded figures to implement his vision, such as anti-vaxxer Robert Kennedy. The president's inconsistencies and grand pronouncements means there is much to be revealed. Having flipped on his support for Project 2025, claimed he will end the war in Middle East, vowed to remove protections to reproductive health, and hinted he may use the military to remove the enemy within, the United States can certainly expect a tumultuous 4 years. Whether or not he performs as expected by his supporters remains to be seen. The American people have now spoken, and while many see Trump as a felon above all else, he is a messiah to many others. The now 47th President of the United States, and those around him, led arguably one of the most successful political comebacks to a degree few could, especially considering actions and behaviours along the way that would have discounted others. All eyes are now on Trump's sentencing in 3 weeks, with many hoping it might at least put the brakes on this new administration.